Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. All right. Last episode, we got a couple of shelves built. These ones over here. So we need to get these things covered in plywood. Shannon needs to start putting some crates and stuff in here, so I got to wrap this thing up. So what we need to do today is I have the plywood, so we're going to get these covered in plywood. Same thing over here. Once those are done, I still have another set of shelves to build over here off of this one side. So over here on this side. But I need to get all the plywood and stuff in here first, so then when I start building the shelves, I can be able to get the plywood in here without any issues. I only got 3 sheets, so one's loaded up. Got 2 in here, got a half of one here. I got some scraps up there that I got from Blair's construction project and some 2x4s. So once we get all this plywood in, I'm going to run some uprights, probably one on that end, one right here in the middle, one here. And then I'll see how them shelves do, and if they are kind of wobbly, I'll add a couple of anchors in there. So let's go ahead and get some measurements, and we're going to go ahead and get started with this thing. All right, so I need to get these. So these are going to be 90 inches. Yeah, 90 and 14. These shelves over here are supposed to be 16s. What I'm going to end up doing is putting another 2x4 on the front of it just to make it 1.5 inches longer. So 15.5 will be fine. So I need 3 at 90. 3 times at 90 by 14. And let's see what this other side is. 69.5. Oh, let's see what this is. 69.5 and 69.5. So we're going to cut those at 69.25. 3 at 69.25 by 14. And I just dropped my pen cap. So that's going to be probably gone forever. See, oh, there it is. It matches in with the gravel, so. All right, let's go ahead and get out here and get started. All right, I should be able to get all 3 90.25s out of this. So I'm just going to cut the whole sheet at 90.25 and then start pulling my 14s. Then 28.1/8 for the saw blade, and then 14.1/8. Okay. So 14, 14, 14, 28.1/8. I'm leaving about an 1/8 inch gap because of the width of the saw blade. All right, 14, 28 1/8, and then there'll be another 14 1/8. This is dead because of the bad part on it. All right, let's pop some lines. Let's get something done. All right, let's get it. All right, there's those three. All right, now we need 3 at 69 1/4. Let me grab a piece of plywood. All right, so 69 1/4. Fourteen 1/8, or 14, 28 1/8. Okay, then 14 1/8. Same thing over here. 14, 28 1/8, then 14 1/8. All right, let's go ahead and get these done too. mark out off of this end here. Yeah, 14 right there. Okay. All right, let's get these things cut out so we can get them on the inside. All right, we're gonna get you guys set back up on the inside, and we're gonna go ahead and start putting them in. All right, we're back in here. I'm gonna say sorry for the noise because the nail gun's gonna be going off. So we're gonna get these 3 in, get the other 3 in, then we'll get some measurements for the uprights. What side do I want to do? Let's do the smooth side. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All right, let's see here. That's looking pretty good. Let's go and get this top one. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this other side, and then we'll get some measurements for the uprights. All right. I'm also putting the wax side down instead of the rough one, just in case you need to slide anything across it. It's not getting any splinters or anything. So the wax side is going up. All right, that one's sticking out a little bit. Okay. Wonder how I did that. I know how I did it. I didn't cut measurements right. Yeah, that'll work right there. We'll just beat that one in. Perfect. Well, it's perfect after I beat it, but whatever. All right. Let's see if this one's a little bit smaller. Huh. Ah, that one is 69 and something, so 14 would have been too big. I'll just take a little chunk out of the back right here. Actually, I'll take some out of the front. Grab my little saw and a fresh battery. Alright, let's see if that does anything. Perfect. Perfect. Oh yeah. All right. All right. More nails. this one fits. Well, it's gonna fit. Alright, pencil. Let's take a little bit out of this corner. Alright, so what we're going to do now is cut our uprights. I'm just going to cut them to the top of the shelf. There's no reason to go all the way to the ceiling. So I just need those three supported, and what I'll do is I'll raise them up and down according to what the level needs, shoot them. Alright, 60.5. Alright, the other one's behind you guys, so give me a second. And I'm pretty sure that needs to go up. Let me get you guys measured. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Alright, 60.5. Alright, so we're going to go cut 3 2x4s at 60.5. There's my 3 at 60 and a half. So we're gonna get you guys set up. Sorry for it being so dark. Really ain't nothing I can do about it right now. All right, so those are gonna go like so and like so. So the top shelf's gonna go to the top of the 2x4. We'll put the level on it. Basically what I'm trying to do is, here, I'll show you guys real quick. What I'm trying to do is eliminate that gap right there, okay? So when I push up on the shelf, gap goes away. That's where I'm gonna end up nailing it. And I'm gonna lift it on each one in 3 spots. There again, sorry about the lighting. I don't have any lighting in here, so. Just needs to be picked up just a tickle. All right. All right, so we need to split the difference. So 90 inches, that's 45. So 45 inches. The 2x4 is 3.5. So we're gonna go 1.5 inches on one side. Okay, so the 2x4 is gonna sit on that side. Then what we're gonna do is level it. All right. Perfect. 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 So this one can go right where she's at. Okay, let's check the bottom one. Perfect. All right, those aren't going anywhere. So we need to get that bow out of it. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. All right, let's get the bow out of this one. That one's perfect. This one needs to go up. These things ain't going anywhere. Perfect. All right, what we're gonna do now? All right. I got the spray foam and the caulking up in the camper. I'll bring that down here in a few minutes. I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is go ahead and start building these small shelves over here on this side. All right, let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna have 1.5 inch 2x4 here and out here at the front. So this one, $74.5. Okay. This one's gonna be set in 1.5 inches because I want it flush with this wall. All right, now I can see what my shelves are gonna be. Actually, let's do, yeah, let's do this level here. Yep, okay. All right, let's see if it matches up. Close enough. All right, let's see what our shelves are going to be. 29.5, 29.25. Okay, so we're gonna make all three of them at 29.25. Let's get out here, let's cut some wood. Let's go ahead and get some 11s cut. Let's get it done. I went and helped my buddy put a roof on his house, and he had a bunch of cut-off pieces, like window cut-offs and floor system cut-off and 2x4 cut-offs, and we went out there to help him put a roof on it. And I told him, I said, well, I'll take all that scrap wood to the house and burn it, and you know, so you don't have to pay for a dumpster. And there was still a lot of good wood in there, so I was able to get enough to, you know, cut my 11s out of it. I got some short pieces of plywood, some 2x12, stuff like that. So that's what we're using on this project. Well, to finish up the project. All right, so I got 3 shelves. It's 29.5, so I need 3 11s per shelf, so I need to go ahead and cut 9 11s. right, there's one. Might as well just put them together down here. Seeing as how saw benches are on a slope. All right, and I lost my pencil. All right, I'm gonna build these two off camera. All right, so we got our 3 shelves. We're gonna go ahead and put these things in. So they're kind of not square, so we're gonna end up pounding it in to make it square. Okay. Line it up with the bottom. Alright, let's do this bottom one. That one almost turned out right. Ah, there's a nail sticking out. Okay. Yep. Okay, we need to do a little doctoring on this one. So, perfect. All right, now I gotta do this one. All right, so that puts us in. All right, there's 3 shelves. Now let's go ahead and put our bracing in the back. Slide these plywoods out a little bit. All right, like I said before, this 2x4 goes just like that. All right. So we're gonna put a nail up here in the top to hold it. We're going to level each one of these shelves. Perfect. Okay, next. This one needs to go up. All right, perfect. This one needs to go up. All right. This will stiffen up quite a bit after we put some plywood on it, so that's what we're getting ready to do next. All right, we need 29 1/4 3 times by 14. So 29 1/4 by 14. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get all 3 of them out of this piece here. I don't know if I can. No. I got 2 pieces. I do have a couple of scrap pieces of plywood from the window cutouts on this house that we were doing. So I can use those. Well, helps if I plug it in. I only got one cord, so in between takes, I'm having to charge the compressor up. All right, I'm gonna walk over to my secret stash and grab another piece. I'll be right back. I'm sick of working on a slope. I'll be happy when this project's done. All right, let's go ahead and get this cut. All right, we got our 2x4. That's going in that corner. We got our plywood, smooth side up. Smooth side up. All right, same thing as before. Okay, that's perfectly level, so let's swap out to some 16s. There's one rogue nail right there. All right. All right, got some 16s. Okay, this one's level. Okay. I probably should have turned this. Huh. Yeah, let's turn that. Let's see how bad this is. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Okay. I just want to make it look good, so. There. Okay. Let's do the next one. That one's perfect. And there again, what I'm doing is right in the middle of the level. If I can see daylight underneath it, I'm just moving it up. So this one has to go up. I think that's going to work out just fine. Just fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and add one more right here. So alright. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if it's level this way. If it is, I'm going to go ahead and shoot it. And that's perfect. Alright. Alright, let's check the other ones. This one can go down a little bit. Okay, let's do the third one. And this one can come up a little bit. Okay. All right, starting to look like a root cellar now. I wonder if I can talk Shannon into bringing some of her crates and stuff and put them in here, and let's see what it looks like. Man, this thing looks good. I don't know if I should add one more in the center of that one or not. It's not very wide or long, so I wonder if that should be all right. And I got all the tools and stuff on it right now, chainsaw and whatnot, nothing sagging. It's not even moving, but I don't know how it's going to be when there's 200-300 pounds worth of food on there. Let me stand on it and see what happens. Nah, there wasn't much flex. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right, so now we got that. I think we're gonna go ahead and go on the front side here. I have some insulation and some caulking and some spray foam, and we're gonna go ahead and get that knocked out. I wasn't able to find a door. I found one at Habitat, a solid wood 32-inch door, and I'm going to cut the bottom off of it to make it fit this hole, and then I'll make my own casing and stuff for it. So it's sitting there, but they wanted $40 for it. I'm going to see if I can find one a little cheaper or something a little nicer. I mean, if I'm spending $40 and I'm going to cut it in half, it kind of bothers me a little bit. Now, if I can get it for $20, $25, okay, cool, you know, no problem. But $40 just to cut a door in half, I don't know. So that kind of bothers me. But let me get some tools cleaned up. Let me get some of this trash cleaned up. Let me get the insulation and stuff brought down here. And maybe we can go ahead and get started on that and see if I can get Shannon to bring some of her crates and stuff in here. I have a place that I can get brand new milk crates for free. So I've been trying to collect them every time I go somewhere, you know, and I ride by there. I just, hey, can I have some? And I take 8 of them. So, but I'll bring you guys back here in a few minutes. All right, so what I got here is a couple of goodies. All right, we got caulking gun, spray foam, and some caulking. All right. So my goal is to go ahead and get this spray foamed right up here in this top corner, as I need to stop the air from outside coming in. So we need to do that right there. We need to do that right there. I'm also going to take the time to, all this is going to get plywood going all the way up. But I need to caulk this corner and this corner, and then I'll seal the door. So I'm going to put insulation up there as well. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get up there, but there's going to be a bunch of dirt for a thermal break as well. What I'm just trying to do is stop the air from this room going into the other root cellar. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Now all this can be cut off after it expands, so I'm not too worried about that. All I'm trying to do is seal this up. All right, that's taken care of. Let's get some back here. Okay, let's get some over here on this side. This we're going to caulk because there's not a big gap. Let's go ahead and get this one. Let me move my sweater out of the way. Shannon will kill me. We'll end up cutting that off after it expands. So that's looking good. That's looking good. I still got a half a can, so I think what we're gonna do is just waste it in here. Alright, let's get some over here. Alright, that takes care of that. Well, we got just a tiny bit left. Let's see if we can't get some up in here. Yeah, I think that's the end of it. Not a big deal. Alright. So, that's done with that. We'll just drop that right in the trash. And we're going to let that do its thing. I'm going to break out the caulking gun. Let's go ahead and get a bead there and a bead here, and then we're going to start working on some insulation. Did I get spray foam in there? I did. Okay, cool. All right, so what I got here is some Rockwell. I think it's like a R16 or something like that. So we're gonna end up using that for the wall in here so we can get this thing plywooded up and be one step closer to being able to put a door in it. I got the tractor over here, so we're going to go ahead and pick up some of this junk and get this looking a little bit better out here.
Look at this.
All right.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Nice. Yes.
Now, I didn't build you a shelf to like put stuff on.
What do you mean?
Like a staging shelf.
Oh, this is fun. I don't think I need any extra shelves.
Well, does something need to go here?
I don't think so.
You
Because
need.
if we do something there, then we're kind of
Okay, I tell you
blocking
what.
the
How
stuff.
about I do a corner with a piece of plywood? Then you can still reach everything.
And that would be cool. Like kind of like what you were saying on the outside there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one there and outside.
That would be cool.
Unless you just think the outside one's gonna be enough. Because you can just bring something in and set it down. And
Yeah,
just,
I mean, I can always put
is,
stuff on the
is
shelves.
that
until-
good?
Yeah, I think it's great.
Damn, I forgot to spray foam that pipe. Good thing I got some. Problem is I have to use it once I open the can.
Yeah.
And
Is
I
that the
already,
only spot that you...
yeah, because I already did that and this, and I had half a can left over. I ran it through the top on the outside. And
Well, just wait until you have something else that you need it for.
I don't have anything else.
Right now, but
Yeah.
you will at some point.
Maybe it'll take like a half a can, and then I can waste the other half in the top of in the
Are you
top.
going to need it on the door at all? Oh, you already
No.
done all that.
Yeah.
You're ahead of everything, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to put some insulation in if you want to do it. You know? So, because if we get the insulation in, I can go ahead and cover that with plywood.
Okay.
And then I can go ahead and build that shelf. The corner shelf.
Okay.
So if you feel like cutting some insulation and putting it in,
Yeah, I can do that.
and then that'll probably be the end of this video. Well, I mean, what time is it?
Like 3:30, I think.
I mean, if we can get the insulation done, I can go ahead and plywood it, and then I'll stop it right there. And then in the next video, I'll do the corner shelf and start building the front door.
Okay.
Because everybody been waiting for the front door.
I know. The shelves look great.
Is that gonna work?
Yeah.
Hey, what I was gonna say was, why don't you bring a bunch of crates and stuff in here and set them on the shelves and see what it's gonna look like.
Okay.
So let's do that. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and spray foam this pipe.
Okay.
Because I kind of want to see what it's going to look like with all the stuff in here.
Yeah.
All right, this is the insulation we're going to use. We're going to go ahead and get started doing that here in a minute. But I figured I'd give you all a little sneak peek of what's going to be going on in here. Shannon got a little excited, and, you know, we hung up some stuff in here. And so we're going to run milk crates all the way across. So we're going to get another load of milk crates. But man, there's so much room in here and so much storage for fruit and veggies. It's going to be awesome. But it's working out real good so far. She's tickled to death. And that's exactly why I did it. So we're going to get us another load of milk crates, probably another 15 or so. And that'll have milk crates all the way around, and then we'll have some for storage to put up top. And she wants to put some paper products and stuff in here that we can't normally buy in bulk. But it's looking awesome in here. So there's y'all's little sneak peek, and hopefully this summer we'll be able to start stocking her up. Got everything sealed up. I might end up having to cut all that stuff off, but I'm going to wait. I'm tired already. Shannon volunteered to come over here and do some insulation for me. So I need to do the rest of my concrete work. That'll be in the next video. She's going to put insulation in here today, and all those little spots there. And I don't know if I'm going to cover this in plywood today or not. It just depends on how quick she gets this done. But we'll bring you guys back here shortly after she gets started. Alright, Shannon was able to do the insulation for me. She wanted to help out. And man, it's turned out really good. Way better than we ever would have thought it was going to. And it is cold as crap in here. What are we down to now? It looks like it's just about the same as what it was before. But outside it feels so much warmer. So we're gonna end this video off because this stuff isn't ready yet, and I want this to dry so I can cut it off. Same over there. What we're gonna do is on the next video, we're gonna get this plywooded. Then we're gonna work on this front door and try to get this thing plywooded and start building the Hobbit door for the front of this thing. But I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.